Hello everyone, hello, and today we will be seeing a most awaited video because I received a lot of requests for making this video. Okay, so today we shall discuss about study plan. Today we shall discuss about study plan. Okay, so I will be telling you that how to tackle your subject cost accounting for CMA Inter Group 1. CM Inter Group 1. Okay, so I would be telling you that how to tackle the subject of Group 1 CMA Inter Cost Accounting. Okay, I will be talking about Group 1 only today. So paper number 8 we have, and by seeing this this study guide or study plan only, you can score. See, there are two options. By following normal schedule, by following boosted schedule. In normal schedule you can easily score 60 to 70 marks easily. Okay, and by boosted you can score at least 80 marks, at least 80. Now higher than 80, that's your limit. Okay, that's your limit, but I can assure you 80 in boosted one. Okay, and boosted also has less days. So this plan of less days but has highest efficiency. Normal plan has high days. High days means days are more in normal plan but the efficiency is low. Now you have to decide which option to go with. Now let's start. See, this slide, this PowerPoint presentation will be available to you guys. Do not worry about it. Okay, now let's start. See, detailed analysis, as we have detailed analysis here. In the last session also I had with you a detailed analysis, but it was about financial accounting paper number 5. If you have not seen that study guide yet, please see it. I will give you the link in the I button and also in description. Now we have a lot of chapters in our paper number 8, and each chapter does not have same weightage, or each chapter does not have same hardness level. That is why there should be a systematic plan to study paper number 8. Now first chapter we have introduction to costing. Now let me tell you that introduction of costing. See, as you know that in intro we have meaning, we have significance, and we have basically classification of cost and so on. Like these things we have. But as you can see in your study mat, in introduction of costing, they have given 40% of syllabus portion to introduction of costing only. But here I mean by introduction, literally introduction means meaning, significance, classification of cost, and that's all. But if you can see in the book, in the study material of CMA Institute, you can see they have given 40% relevance, and they have included basic meanings. They have included, and they have also included bookkeeping cost bookkeeping. See, they have included a big concept here, cost bookkeeping. Only this concept holds a lot of chapters in it. Okay, but I segregated each and every chapter and presented it to you. Now my advice to you is to, guys, see, 40% is true, but please cover chapter by chapter, that in the way I am telling you. You can also follow the study mat. Both are the same things. My PPT and the study material have same things, but just to tell you that they have included cost bookkeeping in introduction to costing itself, and I have segregated the chapters not by topic. See, they have mentioned all the chapters by topic, like cost bookkeeping, methods of costing, techniques of costing, 30% this and 30% this, and game over. So they have given like this: 40%, first of all 40, second 30 method of costing, third techniques of costing. Done. But I have given you separated chapters. Okay, they are from the category of method of costing, techniques of costing, cost bookkeeping, but individual chapters are given. That is why I have not mentioned it under introduction of costing. So do not get confused, as I explained you here only. Okay, now Introduction of costing here means meaning, significance, relevance, classification of cost, and that's all. See, this chapter is not so hard. That is why I have quoted B here. See, hardness level are A, B, C, A plus also. See, A plus means higher than A, B plus means higher than B, and C plus means higher than C. As usual, the grading system we have. See, hardness level is B. So you must have ABC analysis. Okay. If you perform ABC analysis with the chapters that I have already performed, you can easily score, right? Introduction to costing has hardness level of B category, means it is not quite much harder. It is basically conceptual basics only. You can follow the lecture for this onto my channel. Okay, onto my channel I have uploaded the full videos for introduction to costing. You can cover this whole chapter number 1 with my lectures only. Full lectures are available. Okay, I will also share the links in the description. Now, average chances. See, average chances means according to past examination, according to 10 years of examination, 10 years, or I must say 5 years of examination, because in every year we have 2 attempts, right? That is why I am mentioning here average chances. Average chances means in the last 10 attempts, how many times it came. So on an average basis, it came 55%, or you can say 5.5 average it has. It means it has good average to do. Okay, so you do not have to leave any chapter. Okay guys, and one more thing, this video will be quite long, because in 10 or 20 minutes, basically in 10 minutes, I cannot explain you whole study plan. Okay, and I do not believe people how can they manage to tell you the study plan in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, because it cannot be possible, and they write it as score 90 marks. See, 90 marks is a big target for you. You must revise 2 or 3 times to score 90 marks. Okay, let's leave that things. Now, if this chapter has 5.5 of average, okay, and you have to study daily for 2 hours, and for how many days? 2 days. It means you have to study this chapter for 4 hours, totally 4 hours, but on to 2 days, as you have other subjects as well. That is why I mentioned here daily hours too. See, I assume that as a student of professional course, you are studying in a day, you are studying for at least 8 hours. 8 effective hours you are studying for, and out of such 8 hours, I am asking you to utilize 2 hours for chapter number 1 for 2 days. Okay, if you do, see, this is a normal schedule, but if you go with the boosted schedule, then your daily hours in every topic, daily hours would be 4 hours. 4 hours. Okay, so in boosted practice, if you have completed your other subjects already, then you can go with the boosted schedule, and in the boosted schedule nothing has changed, but the duration, daily duration has changed. Okay, so in the normal schedule you have 2 hours daily, okay, but in the boosted schedule you have 4 hours to study. 4 hours to study. That is why I wrote 1 day only for chapter number 1. Boosted schedule will have less days because it has got more hours to study. Okay, so everywhere, in every chapter you have to give at least 4 hours a day. Now see, chapter number 1 completed. B category chapter has good relevance over examination, exam oriented chapter. Yes, you must know every theory because it can be asked into short notes. As you know, introduction to costing leads to questions regarding short notes, and short notes also has good marks, good coverage of marks in the examination. Okay, so please prepare this with my lectures, or you can prepare by study material as well. Okay, now second important chapter, cost sheet. See, cost sheet is one of the most important chapters that you have. Most important, not basically, you can see these rankings are according to my perspective, how I see the chapters, or how I prepared for it when I was in CMA Inter. Okay, see, I thought when I was preparing for CMA Inter, I found that cost sheet is very important for examination, but it has not so much hard for tackle. Okay, that is why I have given it not A but B ranking, B plus. It is harder than introduction to costing, yes, but if you know the concepts very well, then you can tackle it. Also for this, lectures available. See, for every chapter that lectures are available at my channel, I will be writing L. Okay, so for this lecture available, for this lecture already uploaded. Okay, so this is B plus. Now average chances, see, you can see here average chances are 6.8. that means out of 10 times it has came around 7 times. That implies that this is very important for you, you cannot even ignore it. Okay, so every time cost sheet has a place in your examination. Okay, daily hours 3, days requires 3. If you do with a boosted thing, see here you are doing 4 hours. If you do with a boosted thing, totally 9 hours in normal schedule, but if you do in boosted one, you can have 4 hours every day. That means 2 days, that means 8 hours. In 8 hours only you can study. See, boosted means you are learning and you are a person basically. See, let me tell you this schedule in a detailed way so that you can understand this thing very clearly, that how to apply this schedule. See, I am talking about two kind of students, one and first and second one. For first we have normal schedule for normal students. Normal student means who are not able to get stick to a place and study for a longer period means for let's say 4 hours, they cannot stick to a place and study regularly for 4 hours. Okay, now they can study only for 2 hours. For people that who can study only for 2 hours for any reason, due to other subject, due to they want to they do not want to study. Okay, now special people, they are special and they can take out from their day at least 4 hours to 6 hours, because as you know that to have effectively 4 hours of study you must employ 6 hours, at least you must employ 6 hours, then the output will be 4 hours. Here also if you want to if you want the output of 2 hours, you must deploy your at least 3 hours to have an effective output of 2 hours. Okay, now these special people will manage to get 6 hours for cost accounting for paper number 8 exclusively, they will manage somehow. Okay, see, for them we have boosted one, for them we have normal one. Okay, so this will be interpreted like this. Okay, now moving further we are going with reconciliation of profit. See, if you have done cost sheet, it is an supplementary topic of cost sheet, reconciliation of profit of cost accounting and financial accounting. See, it has got the same relevance as the cost sheet got, because it is the same concept based upon the cost sheet concepts only. Okay, so average chances for this also 6. In the examination you can find out an individual question as a part, you can also find out. See, the question will be like the prepare cost sheet first part, second part reconcile the profits. This is how you can go. Okay, in examination. So it has got 6 as average, that means out of 10 it has came up to 6 time. That means it is also important chapter and B plus category, that means it is also quite conceptual basics question. See, you have to apply all the concept that you have learned to tackle this question. Third chapter, reconciliation of profits. Now daily hours required 2, days required 2, but you can do it in one day only if you are on boosted study plan. Okay, boosted study plan means 4 hours, you can complete this chapter into 4 hours, but you have to work at least for 6 hours to have a optimum output of 4 hours. Okay, now material costing, one of the most important chapter that you have, A category chapter, because material costing chapter got decision making also. It has got straightforward questions, straight questions are there, decision making is there. That is why you have to deploy more time onto this chapter. See, average chance is 14, you can see here 14. That means this chapter is very important for you guys, very important for you guys. Okay, now daily hours, required 4, because it is very important, That is why you have to deploy at least 4 hours normal day. For a normal person also, you have to deploy at least 4 hours for a normal person also to learn this chapter. Okay, from your 8 hours of study, you have to give half of the hours to this chapter only for 5 days, because it has got a lot of questions to practice. In module you can find out a lot of questions are there for material. You have to study the reorder levels, you have to study the decision making process, you have to study the inventory valuations and so on. In Boosted you can complete this into 3 days at a sitting of 4 hours plus 1 hour. As you can see here, in normality you have 4 hours, that is why in Boosted you have 4 hours plus 1. Okay, now contract costing. Contract costing is also important for you guys, but it is of B category. It is not so much hard, or I must say it is a straightforward chapter with a straightforward format, and in many of the times straightforward questions are asked from this chapter. Okay, now average chances 3.8, not so much chances, but yes, this chapter is important to do not leave it, because see, some of the chapters are there which were not asked in the syllabus of 2012, but in 2016 they are asked. That is why the average is low. It is possible that it was not asking, or the institute was not asking in the syllabus number 2012, but it is asking every time in 16. That is why I am saying you personally that contract costing is important in every exam of syllabus number 2016. You can find this particular concept, question from this particular concept, but it is of B category, not so hard, but easier than reconciliation of profits. Okay, you require 3 hours daily for 3 days, but you require 2 days only for 4 hours if you are on Boosted. Okay, now process costing is very important, as it has got A category, because process costing and joint product and byproduct are this one in the same chapters. Okay, but the topics are different, that is why I have put it over here, because institute sometimes ask a separate question from joint product and byproduct, and sometimes it asks a separate question from process costing. Okay, because it is very tough to understand. Process costing is tough, or you can say it is easy. Nothing is tough for you guys, but as per my perspective, I found it hard to understand for the very first time. Then the second time I did revision, it was easy for me. Now average chances are 4.7, that means this is also important chapter. Daily hours required 4 hours required. See, if you are taking any classes, if you are taking any classes for cost accounting, then these are will be inclusive of such classes. See, suppose your class is of 2 hours and you have studied basically introduction of costing is very, very less institutions are there who take classes of introduction of costing. See, if your class is of 2 hours, then you can include such hours into these hours. Okay, so include such hours into these hours. If you are doing self study also, then you can exclude, or basically exclusively these are you have to studies. Now this is very important, process costing. You have to do it for 4 days, but for Boosted you have to just do it for 3 days, at least 6 hours a day. Okay, I know that 6 hours a day is quite a hard practice to follow, but you are in professional studies, and believe me, when you will go to the final level, then you will have to handle a real pressure, because you have to also do the articleship. Now the articleship period has also been increased. It means that you have to simultaneously study and do the work of practical work basically. So that will be the real pressure. So please start practicing now for studying basically for a longer period. Now overhead costing, basically absorption costing. Overhead costing is also important because it has got the relevance in the final level also. It is of B category because you just have to straightforwardly understand the ways of recovery and absorption of overheads. Basically, some students will say, sir, this is a very hard chapter to understand. For me, it was B category chapter. You can change the schedule as per your need, but the days must not be changed. See, this is as per my perspective, but this is the standard, this is the standard hours, or this is the standard days required to complete a specific chapter. You can change this out as per your priority, but I must suggest you to do the ABC analysis as per your mind capacities. Now average chance is 4.8, very good chances it has got. You have to do it for 4 hours daily for 3 days. Okay, you can complete this into 2 days with a sitting of 6 hours. Now joint product byproduct, as I have told you, it is a part of, or we can say it is an addition of process costing. That is why I have put it B here, because if you learn process costing with the A category, that means you are deploying most of your mind to process costing only. If you have understood all the concept of process costing, then you can easily understand the concept of joint product and byproduct. There is nothing much required to understand if you have understood the process costing concepts. Still, I have given this concept B and not C. The same average is given to this chapter also. Daily hours required 4 as required by process costing for 2 days, but if you are on boosted study plan, then for 6 hours this will be completed into 1 day only. Now labor costing, very important costing, because into cost sheet you can also only find that we have material costing. See, if you have learned about prime cost, what are the element of prime cost? Direct material, direct labor, direct expenses. See, direct material has a specific chapter, direct labor has a specific chapter. Direct labor, that means labor costing, A category chapter, very important chapter for your examination. Every time the institute includes this chapter into your examination, you can see out that in the past year examination you can find always labor costing. There will be a question from labor costing always. Average chance is 6. Every time the institute includes this into the examination. Now 4 hours daily, because it is a long chapter, you will have to practice at least from labor costing. I must recommend you to practice at least 50 plus questions, from labor costing. Now 3 days, if you are at boosted, means 6 hours. Job costing, very easy chapter, nothing to do much with this chapter. Basically it is the brother of cost sheet, nothing to do much with this chapter. If you have understood cost sheet already, then it is of B category chapter for you or C category chapter for you guys, based upon your understanding from cost sheet chapter. Now 2.9, not basically reoccurring chapter in the examination, as it has the same concept as the cost sheet has. Basically 3 hours only, for 1 day you can complete it, and for boosted also you can complete it into 1 day, but within 2 hours. Okay, because it is very easy. See why I wrote 2 hours here, because you deployed more hours in cost sheet, that is why you understood cost sheet well. That is why for understanding job costing you will not require 3 hours, you will require 2 hours only. Now operating costing, very important, because this is also included into final level also. In CMA final you will also find this chapter under marginal costing chapter. Okay, hardness level, basically the columns are exchanged, sorry for that. Hardness level here and average for coming into marks here. Okay, I will fix it, but for the sake of now just focus. Hardness level A, it is basically it has got decision making also, because it has got decision making. Sometimes you will be requiring to find out the selling price per unit to be charged from basically the receiver of the service. Okay, or you can find out the questions that ask you to find the for in the case of hotel, you will be finding out what is the optimum charges for basically guests. So that is why I wrote A here, because it has got decision making for my perspective. Now it has came 4.2 average chances for the examination, or basically in 2016 syllabus it comes always. Okay, in most of the time you can see operating costing question are there. Daily hours 3, days require 4, but in boosted days you can do this into 2 days only with a sitting of 4 hours. Integrated and non-integrated accounting, hardness level basically B, nothing to do with this, because you just have to remember some of the things into this chapter as I did. I just mugged up this chapter due to the shortage of time, because I joined at the later stages. My self study started at the later stage. That is why basically P hardness level and the chances for examination are high of this particular concept. It was also asked into December 19 attempt. Okay, December 19 also it was asked. Hardness level B, nothing to do with much with this chapter. Now hardness level is B, average chance is 7. Daily hours required 3, just for mugging up things. Days required 3. In boosted days you can do it into 2 days with 3 hours only, because you just have to mug up the things. There is not much understanding in this chapter, but you can also go with the logics. Now batch costing, super easy chapter, nothing to do much with this chapter. Very easy chapter as per my perspective. Hardness level B, or you can mark it as C. After doing batch costing you will also say yes sir, this is very easy chapter. Now the chances for batch costing or job costing are same, 2.9 and 2.9. So as you can see here, batch costing and job costing have the same chances. That means they can be asked in the place of each another. Daily ask 2, days require 1. In one day only you can cover it, 2 hours. Now budget and budgetary control. From here 14, 15, 16 and 17, these chapters are the basically these 3 chapters, or let's take these 4 chapters are the roots for the costing, or I must say these 4 chapters are the golden chapter for costing. If you want to score 60 plus easily, you can score with these 4 chapters. You can only score with 1, 2, 3, 4. As per my perspective, you can, in most of the attempt you can find out 60 marks, at least 50 to 60 marks from these 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters. Okay, now in addition to these 4 chapters you must do, let me tell you at the end. I will tell you, if you want to score 60 marks, how many chapters you have to do at least. If you want to score 70 marks, how many chapters you have to do. If you want to score 80 marks, how many chapters you have to do. In addition to these 4 chapters you have to do something else, but these 4 chapters are important for scoring 60 marks, because this will lead a good impression at the institute point of view. Okay, budget and budgetary control 6.8, very good average for coming into examination, and very important chapter, very technical chapter also. It has got decision making also, A plus. See, if you can see here, I have only marked some of the chapters as A plus. No chapter has been marked as A plus into these categories, but this chapter has been marked A plus. Okay, because this is an important chapter, very conceptual, and the application of concept are there, the decision making are there, full packed package. 4 hours for a normal person also, 6 hours for a special person. Days require 6, boosted days also require 6. Sir, why? In normal also 6, in boosted also 6. See, in normal you will do limited number of questions, but in boosted you can do increased number of questions. See, do as many as questions you can do for budget and budgetary control. It will increase your capacity for tackling the questions. That is why if you deploy 6 hours, there will be greater chances for your understanding. If you deploy 4 hours, then also you will be having understanding only, not greater understanding, but understanding. You will be scoring easily 60 marks. Standard costing 8 average. Standard costing is very important guys, very important. See, this is also dealt with in the final level as well. That is why I am mentioning it as very important, very important. A plus category chapter. See, for group 1 you will see every time a question from this chapter. Daily hours 4, because it has a long, it is a long chapter for 6 days and for 6 days. Again same logic, you will have to do the more and more questions into budget and budgetary control, standard costing. Now come to marginal costing. Lecture available, yes. Standard costing lecture available, yes. Operating costing lecture available, yes. Now let me mark else for you. Okay, I will be posting each and every lecture for you guys, do not get worry, but with the time. Okay, now marginal costing, See, currently we are moving with marginal costing. As I said you that I will cover whole marginal costing chapter. Already I have made 5 lectures on marginal costing. You can complete this chapter with my lectures. Okay. Hardness level A plus. This is a very hard chapter as per my perspective to understand. Okay. Nothing is hard once you understand the basics. But basics are quite complicated. That is why because it has got decision making. This chapter is of whole decision making. That is why you have to apply your skills over and over differently in every question. In every question you will find that it is asking about something else. You will not find similar set of questions. Okay. 13 very good average. Earlier we had this average. 14 in material costing. Okay. Now every time there is a question from marginal costing and the relevance of marks are high with this chapter. Okay. As you can see, average is less from as compared to material, but material comes with lesser marks. Lesser marks are there for material, but high marks are there for marginal. 5 hours daily, days require 6, boosted days 6 hours. Same days are there. Okay. Now cost accounting standards. See, you can find out 7 to 15 marks from this chapter. From this chapter only, cost accounting standards. Because in cost accounting standard you will not find sufficient stuff in study material. Okay, you have to search for it. See, let me tell you a secret of study material here. Study material got a chapter of cost accounting standard, abbreviated as CAS. Okay, but you will see a chapter name as material costing or materials. You will see direct expenses. CAS is a different chapter, material is a different chapter, and direct expenses is a different chapter. But at the starting of material chapter you will find out, because we have a CAS for material costing, you will find out some of the provisions laid down in CAS. So itself you will find CAS for material in material chapter only and not in the cost accounting standard chapter. In study material you will not find out the provisions for material in cost accounting standard chapter. Even you will finding out into material chapters itself and direct expenses itself. Okay, don't forget to do these material and direct expenses chapter. Now see, marginal costing done. Very important chapter. Cost accounting standard, very important. B plus. See, we have a lot of cost accounting standard, but you can go with the analysis that institute asked about certain accounting standard only. That it can ask about that direct expenses, it can ask about employee cost, it can ask about materials. Okay, so so on. And you can see from cost accounting standard you can find out objective questions as well, like what is the cost accounting standard for this thing. For an example, you can find out, sometimes you can find out all matchings are there from cost accounting standards even. So you just have to remember, at least remember names of all cost accounting standards. Okay, daily hours 3, days required 2, in boosted days 1 only, 6 hours of sitting. Now revision, if you go in revision for normal person you just have to do now for 4 hours, now for 4 hours. See, throughout the cost accounting course you were at the 3 2 3 2 4 4 5 3 like this, but now you have to go at least for 4 hours for revision for 13 days. Yes, 13 days, you listened it right, 13 days you have to revise everything that you have done, and this will lead you to 70 days plan. Normal plan is for 70 days, but in boosted days you just have to revise for 7 days. Why? Because you just put it extra effort already. That is why you put it 6 hours of your effort already. See, in every sense you put it greater than the normal person. That is why you will end up your course 20 days earlier in 50 days. Now see, from this study, boosted day study, you can score 80 marks. From normal, you can score 60 to 70 marks. That's my assurance. If you follow this guide, you will be scoring 80 marks easily. And 60 to 70 means exemption you will be scoring with normal schedule only. So this was the schedule for cost accounting paper number 8. I hope you liked this video and do not forget to subscribe our channel for more detailed. See, this was a detailed analysis, and not a look overview only. See, I believe in 10 to 20 minutes you cannot discuss a study plan, because study plan has to be explained at the bottom level to the students. Only then they can apply over it. Okay, so I took around 35 minutes to explain you this detailed analysis of paper number 8. And if you have not seen the detailed analysis of paper number 5, you can also see this was into English, but the paper number 5 was in Hindi. If you can manage with Hindi, let me tell you one thing. If you can manage with Hindi, let me tell you one more thing. For material costing also, I have uploaded a chapter on Unacademy, but it was in Hindi. That is why I did not mention it here. But Unacademy, you can find me on Unacademy. Let me give it a link. Okay, just search my name, you will be getting Unacademy. Okay, /user, or you can, I wrote the wrong link. Okay, user @Sachin Sam 402. Okay, you just have to put this link and you will get the course. Okay, material costing, but it was in Hindi, that is why I did not mention. But if you can manage somehow in Hindi, then you can go with this. Okay, with this, let's wind up today's lesson. And again, I am saying you stay safe and stay home. And as we are continuing with marginal costing, continue to watch those lessons. Completed how many lectures? 5, and 6 will be uploaded soon. Okay, with question number 2. Bye bye, stay tuned and stay safe.